Seth Doane is with some Americans in the crowd who are in the moment right now. Seth.
That's right, exactly. We have Harrison and Madeline from Arkansas and Idaho. Describe this moment. You've been camping out waiting.
Yes.
Describe the moment when everyone learned, when we all learned together.
So it was honestly pretty surprising because we weren't expecting it to happen right now. Because it was a little delayed. You know, they said if it past 6, then, you know, you need to wait a little longer. And then we were talking about, you know, we're going to kill some time, maybe crack open a book. And then, yeah, I heard some screams and looked up.
Tell me about that moment.
All of a sudden you hear cheers, and I wasn't sure if it was just because of the smoke in general or if it was because the Pope is elected. It was, the energy was really fun.
And when you saw was white smoke.
Yeah, it was so exciting.
Immediate chills.
Yeah, chills.
Yeah.
There has been excitement in the crowd here all day. The crowd has been kind of ebbing and flowing a little bit as people say, oh, is there going to be smoke now? Should we gather? Of course, now you're seeing thousands, many, many more filling the square. Of course, everybody wants to see who this Pope is. I spoke with one couple earlier today. They said as soon as they heard the date of the conclave, they bought a ticket to come from Illinois to Rome, and they were going to wait through to get whatever answer it was. They were here for the duration. I said, are you going to see something else in Rome? They said, no, this is like a pilgrimage for us. And what was interesting about them, they're not Catholic. That's what's fascinating about the people around us. Different religions, different languages, all to see this moment. Who is elected Pope? Back to you.
So fascinating, Seth. A moment unlike any other literally on the planet. Just think about that as the whole world watches. Just a few feet behind our position here are about a dozen nuns who are just jumping for joy. And they're just really soaking it up behind us here.
An incredible moment, no doubt, to witness this. And Monsignor, what will we see next?
It's really moving. What we are going to see is really the deacon, the senior deacon cardinal. His name is Dominique Momberti, a French man, who comes onto that balcony. As John said, he's going to say in Latin, I announce to you this news of good tidings. Habemus papam. We have a pope, eminentissimo, reverendissimo, and he gives us his name. And that's going to be the moment that everything's going to be revealed. And the name that this new pope chooses, just to grasp the importance of this moment, under that balcony is a sculptured image of Jesus who gives the first pope, Peter, the keys. The keys. And as soon as this new pope has already said, accipito, I accept, immediately upon that moment, he assumes full supreme power of the universal church.
Just incredible. Let's go down now to Tony Dokoupil, who is also in St. Peter's Square. Tony?
Dora, I don't know if you can see me. A sign of just how packed things are down here is that cell signals are not easily getting through, but I want to give you some sense on the phone here at the very least of what it was like to be in the crowd the moment that smoke emerged. I can only describe it in terms of air travel, a roar almost as an engine, power, and then a real dizziness, a feeling of elation, a feeling of flight, a feeling in the crowd here like something magical had just occurred. And you can understand why in the conversations with the people I've had here. They are from all over the world. They are from far-flung places within the United States, and they are not only Catholics. There are Episcopalians, there are Lutherans, there are Methodists, there are all manner of people, even those who've walked away from the church and have been brought back. Multiple people told me they're here by chance, but once they were, they felt almost a magnetic draw to be present in the square. And I asked them why, and they say the reason is because nowhere else on earth at no other time can you stand someplace where everybody around you is one. There is a universality. There is no us and them, red team, blue team, left or right, although certainly those debates will come. There is a feeling of unity and singularity that people did not realize they hungered so deeply for until the moment they were here. I met a young couple. They were here for a 4-year anniversary trip. One man was an atheist as recently as a few years ago. He personally felt called back to the church under the reign of Francis and is now here with a rosary and a crucifix, hoping to have them blessed. And then, because it is a hot Roman afternoon and the sun is coming in at a harsh angle, I will tell you of one miracle as far as my eyes can see. A man appeared in the crowd with a full beer, ice cold, did not spill a drop. The crowd parted for him. You can ponder that one back up on set.
Oh, Tony, send us the pictures. We want to share that with everything. Tony Dokoupil, who is witnessing these miracles.
Right.
I mean, Saint Tony himself down there in the crowd. What an incredible moment. And we have this incredible position above St. Peter's Square here. And just to let everyone know, while there are tens of thousands inside St. Peter's Square right now, you have to go through security. And there are just lines as far as you can see as people are trying to get through the security to be inside that square tonight for when the new pope emerges in front of St. Peter's Basilica on the loggia.